Hello, hi, namaste. Welcome to my channel U24 Healings. Roshali with you, your spiritual healer, a psychic medium, occultist, and a writer. Today, I am going to be talking about the Jupiter in Aquarius transit position for the year 2021, and we are also going to discuss the cause and effects on each zodiac sign based on their ascendant. If you're new to this channel, so thank you so much for coming here. Please do subscribe to my channel, hit like and share it with your friends and family. This reading is going to be a mix of astrology and tarot cards, and I will be using my oracle deck as well for the reading. So let's begin. So firstly, Jupiter has moved from in Aquarius in this year, April 6, 2021, and it's going to be in the Shatavisha Nakshatra until the June 20th. Then it starts slowly its retrograde motion while it enters to the Capricorn in the Nishta Nakshatra somewhere about close to 14th of September, and then it completes its retrograde motion till October 18th. From October 18th it starts getting progressive while it enters the Aquarius finally on November 21. Okay, so I'm going to be covering this entire period from June 20th till 21st November, and we're going to see how it's going to affect each one of us. So firstly, the general reading, like what we can expect out of this whole scenario. So firstly, I think that things are not going to be that easy. Okay, my oracle decks are showing me a couple of cards which are like warning signs for us. It does not necessarily mean any particular zodiac sign, but this is for everybody in general. So we can expect probably rough weather, sudden news, a lot of shock waves, maybe bad news, and also something that will truly awaken belief system. So lot can be expected from the unexpected side. Yeah, so this is what I'm feeling. And at the same time, even though we want to do a lot of action, but I received this card in the reverse, so I'm feeling that even though that we want to do a lot of action, but our frustrations and delays are a lot on the horizon because we are not actually able to do much action, and in this whole process we are awakening our heart chakras. We are getting more closer to the nature. We are getting more closer to the nature of each and everybody closer to us, and even we're getting tuned with our own inner power so that we can deal with these tough situations. So I also got an interesting card where it is showing a lot of abundance energy opening in terms of finally where your resources lie. So that's a good message, and most of us will move to the healing and enlightened path because a lot of people are understanding the true value, to the essence of life. So I think more healers are born. People will move towards light work. People will do a lot of healing work. So that's good. And yeah, the money could be a bit tight, so people have to also think that how they are going to spend their monies. And we see a lot of women coming up ahead, and they might want to start their own business, and eventually we are also being shown the door to the spirit. So basically the new energy, the fresh energy, because direct intervention from the spirit is most likely to happen in most of the cases, to bringing more order and peace and harmony amongst us and the situation. Also, we've been told to work on our second chakra, that's the sacral chakra, and that triggers most of our creativity on the positive side. So a lot of people who are spending more time at home, I think more of creativity is coming through, and that's actually raising the vibrations of our planet. And I see a lot of people thinking or maybe overthinking, so that should be kind of avoided, because overthinking is not going to lead to anything but stress, and I think that should be comparatively avoided. So now let's start the reading for each sign. So I'm going to begin with Aries. Aries, this transit is going to happen in your 11th house, which is the house of benefits and profits, and also you could be hearing something good from your elder siblings, And so overall this is a very powerful transit and you will be benefited overall. Okay, so let's see what the tarot or star cards are saying for you. Okay, justice will be served. So I don't need to pull more cards, and this is a shorter reading. I want to just say one thing, that you can look forward for a lot of progress, and finally the karma, the positive karma is coming your way, Aries. So good luck for this. Now moving on to Taurus. Taurus, this transit is occurring in your 10th house, and this gives a profound energy of expansion. Most of the Taurans may be wanting to start their own business, expand their current business, or maybe expand their resources. But do note that there could be stagnancy coming up in future. So if it is mostly about taking money, then this decisions needs to be evaluated. For all that may seem not right at the moment, so more evaluation is required, Taurus. Yeah, but overall good energies. Now moving on to the next sign, which is Gemini. Gemini, this transit is happening in your 9th house, and this is again a very positive transit, because you would be traveling possibly to a pilgrimage place nearby with your father, with your father-like figure. So it's good that you're getting more philanthropical, you are getting more philosophical as well. You may be a little disconnected from what you really want, or maybe you're bored with the situations around you. So just try to catch up with whatever is happening. So overall okay sort of a transit for Gemini. Moving on to my next sign is Cancer. Cancer, this transit is happening in your 8th house, and I feel that this may make you a little bit powerless, and I'm feeling that you may feel very burdened, because suddenly you have a lot of things to do. You're not able to cope up. Maybe the health will be little tough. Maybe you have some urinary bladder issues or kidney issues. There's some water retention issues in your body. So I would suggest that check on the salt that you're consuming. It's more towards your health, Cancer. So not a very good transit, but at the same time, if you take proper precautions, it will be okay. Moving on to my next sign, that's Leo. Leo, this is happening in your 7th house. So firstly, strong message for Leos, that I think that most of you will be getting married, or most of you will be considering love marriage, knowing that you are somebody who's really aggressive and a very someone who's stubborn, but at the same time you will give in for love. And I feel some of you are walking off the old relationships as well, closing the old chapters. And this also shows better relationships with business, better relationship with spouse, the ones who are already married and happy. So again, this is a beneficial transit, and you will be expanding your business as well. Okay, so that's for Leo. Now moving on to the next sign, Virgo. Virgo, I believe this is a pretty critical period for you, because a lot of thought process, alone time, being more authentic to yourself, taking decisions wisely, slowly. There are little difficulties related to loans, debts, credit cards issues, debts, maybe issues with colleagues, maybe minor health issues. So take care and hydrate yourself well. Keep cordial relationships with your co-workers. So that is for Virgo. Now moving on to the next sign, that is Libra. Libra, this transit is occurring in your 5th house. So 5th house, basically, good news on having a child, if that's what is on your mind for the married couples, of course. Or if some of the students who want to go abroad, so this is a very good luck card, and it's like if you've been waiting for too long, then this is going to work out, right? So education is going to great, romantic life, love life improves. There's the news about baby, family expansion, creativity is on the high. So overall, very good transit for Libras. Okay, so let's move to my next sign, which is Scorpio. Scorpios, this transit is occurring in your 4th house. So I'm feeling that most of you may be planning for a new purchase of property, home, or you want to to put some investments, maybe sell off property. So lots to do with property, also maybe home interiors. Most of you will be doing a lot of activities that involves things related to your mother. So basically you will spend more time with your mom, and also please try to take care of your health. And if there are any property issues, this is a good time to put an end to all these issues. if you have any legal cases pending, so it's a good time to even start those. Okay, expenses are going to be a little high, so take care about it. So that is for Scorpio. Now my next sign is Sagittarius. Sagittarius, this transit is occurring in your third house. So I feel a lot of impromptu short journeys, trips, irrespective, all that, communications with your siblings improve. You're going to travel and you're going to be doing well if you're in a publication, books, or media marketing industry, or broadcasting, networking industry. That is going to be very good for you. Let's see what the tarot cards are saying. Oh yes, I got the Wheel of Fortune, and a lot of travel is on the horizon. Or maybe you're making a lot of travel plans and maybe traveling later, but definitely the travel is on the cards. Okay, so good luck, Sagittarius. It's a good transit. Now moving on to my next sign, that's Capricorn. So Capricorn, this transit is occurring in your second house, and second house brings a lot of good news about wealth, addition to family members, and I'm also feeling there's a birth of child. So a family member is getting added, you know, you're getting the good news very soon, and wealth is increasing, abundance is increasing. So overall, again, very good transit for Capricorn. Okay, so that's the message for Capricorn. Now I'm gonna move to my next sign, that's Aquarius. So Jupiter is coming in your own sign, that is your first house. Okay, so suddenly this gives a lot of positive energy to you, and you are more attractive and more charismatic during this period. You feel like improving a lot on like self-improvement. Okay, you're planning for long term. Like I feel that you've now finally started planning things. You're gonna put all the things that have not worked in your life with the back burner, and you are giving yourself a second chance with all the issues that have happened recently. And at least for 6-7 months you can put all of these issues to rest and move forward with a lot of energy. So that is again a good transit for you, Aquarius. Now my last sign of the zodiac, the Pisces, and so let's see what's the message coming in for Pisces. Okay, Pisces, this transit is happening in your 12th house, and 12th house is you're going to be needing a little more rest. It's good for improving your connection with the foreigners or foreign connections. If you want to go there, you need to wait, because time is not supporting you right now. There's a lot of hard work, and I also feel that you need rest, and I also feel that you will be communicating a lot with the higher sources. So keep yourself open. Your intuition is working really well right now. You can keep a track of all that knowledge that you are receiving these days in a diary, and try to see that, and this is where you will improve your own intuition, your own wisdom, your own psychic skills, right? And this is also a very good time if you want to learn something which is related to the spiritual world. This is the best time, Pisces. You can gather all of your energy in this area. Think little bit about your romantic life, because that's going to take a little bit of toll, but that's temporary again. And if there are any breakups happening, so do some deep inner work, and that will help you for the next transit when Jupiter will come back in Aquarius. So with this energy, you can gain a lot of wisdom. I hope you guys have resonated with this quick and short reading. If you've liked this, please hit like, share it with your friends, subscribe my channel, and keep watching my videos. Thank you so much for coming. Namaste. See you then. Bye bye.